Hello. Hello.
God, baby, into the game. Look how much I changed. I'm no longer innocent. Casualties of fame. Made a lot of money, seen a lot of places. And I swear I seen a peaceful smile on my mama's face when I gave her the keys to her own house. It's your land. Your only son done became a man. Watching time fly. I love my people do or die. But I wonder why we scared to let each other fly. June 1, 671. Today, mama pushed me out of womb, told me nigga get paid. No one can understand me. The black sheep, I outcasted from my family. Now packing heat, I run the streets, a young runaway. Live for the day. When you high, I can't say. Come on. Time goes by, fucking no lie. Open that it gets me high. Got a nigga going crazy. I feel crazy. Time goes by, fucking no lie. Open that it gets me high. Got a nigga going crazy.
God help me out here, cause I'm possessed. I need your root of all evil for my stress. This game's like a strong prescription drug. It's got me addicted to the pleasure and the pain it inflicts. Something about the paper with the pictures of the president's head. Damn, it's like a motherfucking plague that spread. It's epidemic, forgotten, it got worse. I keep my head on straight, making money cause it's fun. Making money makes a difference day by day, so we gotta stay. Ain't no doubt, day in and day out. This life is like a vicious cycle, called fighting to live. No matter how hard you try, it's definitely gotta battle out of mind. Years didn't make it, taking years to come. Dear life doing right, or dear life we've done. Who has the answers? I wonder. I turn to my elders, their age and experience, but they can't even tell you or tell me that they'll be fine at the end of the road. Cause they don't even know a million things run through my mind. And you ain't gotta be in jail to be doing time.
Remember this too. Time goes by, puffin' no lie. Open that it gets me high. Got a nigga going crazy. I feel crazy. Time goes by, puffin' no lie. Open that it gets me high. Got a nigga going crazy. I feel crazy.
Smoke half an ounce to the head. Chop the
Time
top.
goes by,
End up.
puffin' no lie.
Lambs, bread, Buddha, all that shit. I'm fucked up in this motherfucker. And Hennessy don't help. And Hennessy don't help. Thug passion in this motherfucker. Machiavelli the dog. Maximum overload. 3-day theory. Illuminati to your body. With the impact of a 12-gauge shot. Double R slug. No love, straight love. One time for my niggas in the jail cells. One time for my niggas in the jail. One time for my niggas in the jail cells. One time for my niggas in the jail. One time for my niggas on the jail. One time for my niggas on the run. For my niggas on jail. My niggas on jail. One time for my niggas living. One time for my niggas living. No doubt.
One time for my
niggas in the fucking jail cell.
One just to get me high. Yeah.
I'm just a man trying to get my hustle on, trying to be. There's a glass on top of the motherfucking piano, bitch. It's a tip glass. Put some money in that, bitch. And get the fuck on. Check this tinkle out. Man, it's a motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mammals and cats, dogs, chickens, ducks, and all that in between.
Shine like a Kodak flash, just motivation for them freaking hoes to show that ass, nigga. I pop tags on the throwback fast, nigga. Please, I'm wearing these when I cut my grass. Freeze. All you niggas wanna touch my cash, the 40 cows in the stash, and when I touch I blast. Tell those bitches in the dash, way through the coop. I'm the one nigga, young niggas knew the truth. And the dumb niggas, I ain't done proving it too. Come with a clique of gorillas like a hunger to soup. I got a bitch to pull bitches like she wanted to prove. Now a bunch of bras in the back, busting it loose. Do it free for me and charge you $100 or $2. Top floor in the presidential with a wonderful view. Yeah, I'm rich, but I ain't talking, I live like this. You could get water out the bitch. Next thing you know, you lose your bitch.
I'm the great. I'm the great. I'm the great.
It's been a long time since I seen a nigga like me in a pair of Gucci sneakers, jeans, and a white tee. Okay, extravagant, out of control, I might be, but I'm making 50K on the road tonight. G rocks in my ring, biggest cubes in your iced tea. I used to dream about a Benz, now I own like 3. I got a wine color V with the wine color beat and recline to the seats. I ain't lying, I'm a beast. You can tell I'm getting money, high shine in the streets, blowing on the best line you can find in the streets. Rappers wasting their time if they're trying to compete. They record sales declining with mine in the streets. I got the mind freak stare cause my timepiece glaring. When the light hit the cares, got their eyes looking Chinese. Run yourself ragged and trying to outshine me. No matter what you do steps behind me.
Y'all ain't heard that ladies.
And it's the best of the best. Young pimpin' on the record with
I
fresh.
drive Chevys, fuck Mercedes.
Hopped out the new CLV12, got in the blue SS. I got a beautiful bitch pursuing that bitch. Next thing you know, you lose your
Y'all
bitch.
just give me up. I'm the great. I'm the great. I'm the great. I'm the great.
Come on, who got a student enable me to ball out of range? Nigga, fuck you, pay me, I'm all out of favors. A grand hustle guy ain't a motherfucker gave us a motherfucking thing, but ain't a motherfucker play. You got a meal, that's a small percentage. The way your record deal structured, you only get a small percentage. I got a Magnum with a Magnum in it, a PlayStation and a plasma in it. Sitting on 20 inches and it's in it. Gotta hit me nothing faster than it. Than 50 G's, I pass you in it. Get real, got a Chevy more expensive than that Jag you in. Excuse me, but let young pimpin' brag on me. Okay. Got a bottle of Louis and a flock of groupies hotter than Rudy, licking me dry when I get out the jacuzzi. They ain't even put your second dick until they mouth got gooey. Ain't another young nigga in the South out.
Y'all ain't heard that ladies.
And it's the best of the best. Young pimpin' on the rebel with
I drive
fresh.
Chevys, fuck Mercedes.
Hopped out the new CLV12, got in the blue SS. I got a beautiful bitch pursuing that bitch. Next thing you know, you lose your
Y'all just give me
bitch.
up. I'm the great. I'm the great. I'm the great. Come on.
I sit alone in my four-cornered room staring at candles. When that shit is on, let me drop some shit like this here. At night I can't sleep, I toss and turn. Candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned. Four walls just staring at a nigga. I'm paranoid, sleeping with my finger on the trigger. My mother's always stressing I ain't living right, but I ain't going out without a fight. See, every time my eyes close, I start sweating and blood starts coming out my nose. There's somebody watching me act, but I don't know who it is, so I'm watching my back. I can see him when I'm deep in the covers. When I awake, I don't see the motherfucker. He owns a black hat like I own, a black suit and a cane like my own. Some might say take a chill, B, but fuck that shit. There's a nigga trying to kill me. I'm popping in the clip when the wind blows. Every 20 seconds got me peeping out my window, investigating the joint for traps. Taking my telephone for caps. I'm staring at the woman on the corner. It's fucked up when your mind's playing tricks on you. I got my hand on the motherfucking trigger. When I smile, make your ass start giggling. 3 blind, crippling, crazy senior theaters. I live by the swamp. I take my boys everywhere I go because I'm paranoid. I keep looking over my shoulder and peeping around corners. My mind is playing tricks on me.
impossible to cope. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep a steady hand because I'm nervous. Every Sunday morning I'm in service, praying for forgiveness and trying to find an exit out the business. I know the Lord is looking at me, but yet and still it's hard for me to feel happy. I often drift when I drive, having fatal thoughts of suicide. Bang and get it over with, and then I'm worry free, but that's bullshit. I got a little boy to look after, and if I die, then my child will be a bastard. I had a woman down with me, but to me it seems like she was down to get me. She helped me out in this shit, but to me she was just another bitch. Now she's back with her mother. Now I'm realizing that I love her. Now I'm feeling lonely. My mind is playing tricks on me.
This year Halloween fell on the weekend. Me and Ghetto Boys are trick-or-treating, robbing little kids for bags, till an old man got behind our ass. So we speeded up the pace, took a look back, and he was right before our face. He'd be in for a squabble, no doubt, so I swung and hit the nigga in his mouth. He was going down, we figured, but this wasn't no ordinary nigga. He stood about 6 or 7 feet. Now that's a nigga I be seeing in my sleep. So we triple teamed on him, dropping them motherfucking bees on him. The more I swung, the more blood flew. Then he disappeared, and my boys disappeared too. Then I felt just like a fiend. It wasn't even close to Halloween. It was dark as fuck on the streets. My hands were all bloody from punching on the concrete. Goddamn, homie, my mind is playing tricks on me.
Play my Xbox 360 while smoking and sipping drink. Ain't even gonna waste no gas, going to get some ass. I'ma keep my gas in my tank. Leave my money in my pocket, I never leave it with home. Put a ring on my own finger because I sleep with zero. Homie, I don't give a fuck about what you drive or how much money you got, and I don't give a damn if y'all really like me or not. I see your lips moving, but I can't hear nothing, cause I'm not listening. Oh, you only talking to me because my teeth are glistening. And y'all niggas be riding dick so much, y'all need a real though. That way when you think about zero, you can shove it up in your ass real slow. I'm a gangster, but I'm a man first, and I tolerate no disrespect. No mama, if it's money for me to make, we gon' skip the set. Bitch, you ain't gotta call my phone. Matter of fact, all you hoes can leave me alone. I just want my money, and now one of you happy heads gon' get none from me. Nigga, you ain't gotta call my phone. Matter of fact, all you niggas can leave me alone. I just want my money, and now one of my fake ass homeboys gon' get none from me.
I'm trying to stay rich, fuck a bitch. I'd rather hit the studio and make another hit. Stop calling on my phone, man, I'm on some other shit. Just leave a nigga alone, I ain't the suckers you're fucking with. Cause bitch, you ain't about to get no time on no quality time. I'd rather be on my grind, smoking weed, writing rhymes. All you rapping ass niggas calling me to get signed. Want me to rap for free, you done lost show, man. I don't care how long I knew you. Give a fuck if we can. We went to high school together. Give a fuck if we friends. You ain't talking about shit if you ain't talking about ends. Bring me 10 G's, I see what you talking about then. All you roaching ass niggas and hoes in my face. Can't get a crumb from me. No, so don't waste your motherfucking time trying to plot on mine. I got my cash and my stash locked down. So now,
bitch, you ain't gotta call my phone. Matter of fact, all you hoes can leave me alone. I just want my money. I want to you that big head hoes. Don't get nothing from me. You ain't gotta call my phone. Matter of fact, all you niggas can leave me alone. I just want my money. And never want to fuck that gas on boy. Nothing from me. It's a shame having a cell phone, but don't want it to ring. Cause I don't wanna deal with bullshit people and the bullshit they might bring. That's why I send them the voicemail hit. I don't wanna talk, it's bullshit from a marathon. I'd rather keep it feeling raw. I don't give a damn about how pretty you look, you can still kiss my ass. Especially if I gotta choose between you and my gang. I'ma choose money every time. Anyway, I can always get a new bitch. Besides, I don't know what bitches you trying to find. I'm young, black, and I'm rich. If you thinking I'm gonna pay money to hit that ass, I got a trick for your ugly ass. I'll dismiss you right after I hit you and then go fuck your friend. Then you'll be ready to commit suicide if I never speak to you again. My nigga Grady, my nigga Big D, my nigga Michael Corleone. Them the only 3 niggas phone number programmed in my phone. Call me the king of the ghetto because I rule it, bitch. I'm about business, I don't participate in foolishness, bitch. You ain't gotta call my phone. Matter of fact, all you hoes can leave me alone. I just want my money. I wanna eat that big head hoes. Don't get nothing from me. You ain't gotta call my phone. Matter of fact, all you niggas can leave me alone. I just want my money. And now I wanna fuck that gas on boy. Don't get nothing from me. Looking at the eye, I'm trying to get a nigga long like a bad style. I know you always on the case, you like that line. I got a reputation, man, it's full of fast guys. I'm about to cash out and smoke until I pass out. Guaranteed money, I ain't about to be franchise. The bad guy got them killers on standby.
One face, put them in a race. Laid them down for my rounds, never caught the case. Briefcase, 100 G's, different states. No list, keep a K when I'm round away. Big day, big pay, nigga quick to spray. Another way, how we did it, nigga back a day. Hustle ways, nigga did it in the hallway. Big quick, fast lane with the foreign frame.
Took it from the blind, now I'm on the yacht. Cartier shades on, looking at the eye. I'm trying to get a nigga long like a bad style. A lawyer always on the case, he like that line. I got a reputation, man, it's full of fast guys. I'm about to cash out and smoke until I pass out. Guaranteed money, bitch, I ain't about to be franchise. The bad guy got them killers on standby. I got a pocket full of dead folks riding in the yellow Ferrari, looking like, hey yo, magic jewelry cost and all that shit paid for. The only thing going back was is the race though.
The high life that we paid for. Spending with the customer, we lay low. Bad bitch with some old soul. We hit them up by this cash flow.
You little niggas better take notes when your money up and these bitches know what they way more. Cause see, we took it from the party to the late show. You know she fucking niggas tell her keep her head low.
We went from platinum to the 100 show. 100 G's with 100 flow. Rag the riches with the marble flow. In the building with the calico.
Straight from the blind, now I'm on on me, guy. Funny head shades on, looking at the house. I'm trying to get a nigga low, but like a better style. My lawyer always on the case, he like that line. I got a reputation, man, it's for a fast guy. I'm about to cash out and smoke until I pass out. Guaranteed money, I ain't about to be franchised. That kind got them killers on standby.
Just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Swinging through the south side last night, baby. Yeah. You know that I was coming from my trap. Accompanied by a couple sexy ladies. Yeah. And a couple paint bottles in my lap. And I've never swung this wild. Swung this wild like you did. I lost my mind and my top at the same damn time. 10, 11 slabs in a single file line. Pockets full of money. All these players got a badass woman on the side, and her diamonds ain't monkey. Yeah, summertime in my city, ain't nobody tripping. Summertime in my city, we just smoking and sipping. Summertime in my city, ain't nothing but love. Summertime in my city, every good is like a glove.
It's summertime in my city, man. There's a bunch of fine dimes looking pretty, man. I'm trying to take a few with me, man. Hoping HPD don't come get me, man. You know what's pulled up, you know what's rolled up. It ain't the summer, Slim Thugger ain't showed up. Spin a mansion with Johnny, man, go up. Everywhere we go, everybody know us. Good superstars like candy on the cars. When you see them poles, you gon' know it's them Texas boys. It's summertime in the city, time to show up. We hit the club, watch how many bottles blow up.
10, 11 slabs in a single file line. Pocket full of money. All these players got a badass woman on the side, and her diamonds ain't monkey. Yeah, summertime in my city, ain't nobody tripping. Summertime in my city, we just smoking and sipping. Summertime in my city, ain't nothing but love. Summertime in my city, every hood is like a glove. Okay, everybody know I will kill, but it seem like my haters done took a chill pill. Even the ones that's real fakers acting real. Okay, the face whipping my styrofoam, I know it will spill.
The pool party popping got them steaks on the grill. Hold up, participate, nobody gets killed. Just a bunch of real niggas trying to smoke and chill. Chopping it up, trying to plot upon another meal.
Shot all your money, homie, don't worry about that. Fuck you think a real nigga for a
Galleria, we shot bad, gotta stay fresh for summer. Rolling slab, Trump beating like a drummer.
10, 11 slabs in a single file line. Pocket full of money. All these players got a badass woman on the side, and her diamonds ain't monkey. Yeah, summertime in my city, ain't nobody tripping. Summertime in my city, we just smoking and sipping. Summertime in my city, ain't nothing but love. Summertime in my city, every hood is like a glove. kush before I even put my clothes on. Load my Glock 40 before I even wash my face. I do these type of things so I won't be a murder case. When I'm rolling in my ride, it be a look on my face so cold, staring at your ass so hard I can see straight through to your soul. Ain't no telling when somebody trying to get me for my riches. I used to leave them in stitches, now I leave their ass in ditches. I don't love bitches, I don't love niggas, I don't love nothing. It's gonna take my mama coming back from the grave for me to love something. I let my temper get the best of me and I go off for no reason. This is the beginning of kicking in your dope season. I met a couple of niggas in jail, and y'all was screaming they were real. But Joseph was the only one I could feel. If you don't like it, call the law. Call the laws, I don't give a damn. I knock your bitch ass off, and that's the type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, I'ma get drunk and smoke weed all day. Type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, I'ma get drunk and smoke weed all day. Type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, I'ma get drunk and smoke weed all day. Type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, tell me you gon' fuck around with Joseph Wayne, baby. A lot of niggas mumble under their breath about what they gon' do. Running on zero to crooked is what they won't do. Yeah, I'm cool, calm and collected, but I ain't got it all. That's why I go from how you doing the fuck all y'all. My attitude is rude enough to be a crooked cop, but it ain't no red or blue lights flashing on the top of my drop top. I'm a gangsta, I spit nothing but gangsta shit. Coming from a 5-deuce, move a gangsta crib. Banging street military, point blank, and Klondike can. The shit they were talking about, I grew up just like that. My hood was full of thugs, money, guns, and dope. Finding my stomach full of liquor, my lungs full of smoke. I had a pocket full of stones out there chasing that money. And once I got it, I'd be damned if somebody could take it from me. Run on up and I'ma jump until the trigger jams. Motherfucker, you better realize that's the type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, I'ma get drunk and smoke weed all day. Type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, I'ma get drunk and smoke weed all day. Type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, I'ma get drunk and smoke weed all day. Type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, tell me you gon' fuck around with Joseph Wayne, baby. The king of the ghetto ain't no punk motherfucker. I look in my hand and slap motherfucker. Guess they shouldn't have been some stupid ass dumb motherfucker. Nigga, don't piss me off unless you're ready to run, motherfucker. Brothers just be running off at the mouth like hoes, but in reality you faker than a foot with 4 big toes. With me, I'm gon' shoot it up and shut it down straight like that. Keep throwing combinations until you can't fight back. From the city where everybody go for broke, it's so crucial I could be murdered by one of my own lows. Hell nah, you can't roll with me, I roll alone. Ain't no use in calling me either, I can't seem to hear my phone. Fuck the promoter, cause he ain't trying to pay me what I'm worth. I run away with his deposit and it ain't gon' be no concert. Pharaoh, my nigga doing kisses, he aggravated in the slam. My criminal record shows that he the type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, I'ma get drunk and smoke weed all day. Type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, I'ma get drunk and smoke weed all day. Type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, I'ma get drunk and smoke weed all day. Type of nigga I am. N-I-G-G-A, tell you gon' fuck around with Joseph Wayne, baby. I'm always Southside living legend, a third part on hard street veteran. It all started in '93. High school was a fool, I was only 18, with the dreams of becoming a ghetto superstar. Running a foreign car through the streets of Third Park. It was hard, I was starting with the face of no. And from Evanston out the police, and my team was the voters every day we rolled it. It was at home on me because we screwed up clean. And the hills on me from the SUC. I got the whole wide world since they drank with me. The hills on me from the SUC. I got the whole wide world introduction has been made. Time to get paid. Time to get paid. Time to ball and parlay.
And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Cooks going in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 5.
Kill! 47! Hey, kill! Under. Here go 46! 26!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the move, left is Benson. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Benson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, You want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. So it is halftime in the final game of Super Wild Card Weekend. As we send you to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Cooks going in motion. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
His pass right side taken in by Cooks. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Hey, kill.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be stopped just a short gain, down to the 30. Second down and 8. Cooks going in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll take this down inside the 30. Kaiser White able to make the tackle. "21" is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Kill. 27. 26.
And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
To return is Greg Dort. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They get 12 yards on that pass. It's an Arizona first down. On play action, here's Milton. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Here we go, set.
Milton to the air on second down. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Milton going to look to throw it again. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner. Big play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Milton. And he will score. Game on. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Ryland. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first and 10, Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
go 47.
On play action, here's Dak. Finding room at midfield. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, check. There we go, kill. 26.
That's to Ferguson once again.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Cooks.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
47. Kill. Go.
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Cowboys 24, Cardinals 14. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
This has been bizarre. From second and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play. 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. 18 Rattler. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
The defense decides to come with a blitz here on 3rd down, and it's a little feast or famine. You're counting on getting home and getting to the quarterback. But give credit to the offensive line. Not only do they protect, they buy enough time for the quarterback to escape the pocket, turns himself into a runner, picks up the first down.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Here's first down.
60 Eagle. Let's go. Trap 60. Take go.
Throwing, Milton. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To throw, it's Milton. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Milton. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Cooks going in motion. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. That's caught. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The offense retains possession.
From the gun, here's Milton. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air once more is Milton. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That'll be caught, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Yeah. Bia, bia.